So purification is the first word I heard. To purify and intend. So we're first going to clarify. We're first going to clear the space and then set the intention. So Capricorn, perhaps this is what we need, how to start the day, or how to start the project, or how to start a new thing. We clear the energies out and set the intention. So we clear all the negativity out, all the negative things out, and then set the intention for only positive to come through, only good things to come through, only things for the highest good of all. You know, messages, clear messages for the highest good of all, straight from the divine. For Capricorn. I'm sorry, I'm on my old phone, so the picture might not be as clear. My apologies. This is Mercury retrograde. Welcome. Saturn's also retrograde with Neptune. Uranus is going into Gemini today. We have a lot of things happening. A lot of big energies. Capricorn. Big energies for Capricorn. What's going on for Capricorn? So yeah, definitely newness. We're walking away from some kind of loss or some kind of tippage. It's as if one thing went one way, one thing went another way. We fell down, or they fell down, and we walk away. With at the bottom of the deck, we do have the fortune, the Wheel of Fortune, this fortunate event that I hear is destined on a soul level. Now we have this new thing coming in. This is and something about not seeing the eyes. I am recording a reading, and it says your battery is running low. Some features may be limited, and it's right here, right where my eyes are. I could see everything, but I can't see my eyes. So there's something about that. A lack of eye contact, or a blockage of eye contact. Maybe eye contact is limited or being blocked. But underneath this newness is the Nine of Swords in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles. Like, when we take care of ourselves and when we focus on what we need to do and set the intentions, the clear intentions, and to clear the space, that we have everything clear and all our needs are taken care of, this anxiety is lessened. We can sleep better. I hear better routines, because with the Four of Swords here, we're holding on to something. Perhaps an idea or some kind of position. With this King of Cups, this is like a judgment. It's almost like the Five of Swords against the King of Cups. Like, it's like we're coming with these Five of Swords against the King of Swords, with all these thoughts and these two ideas. And this King of Swords is like, oh, well, we're looking at all the facts. We're looking at everything here. And it's almost like everything's stretched thin between this Five of Swords and the King. Oh, this is the King of Cups. I thought it was the King of Swords. Okay. Which, this is how we ended the reading, or this is how we started the reading with the King of Cups. That's how we ended it live. The King of Cups? I don't know. I've seen the King of Cups somewhere where it's like we're holding our cup, or we're not letting somebody know how we feel. And perhaps maybe this is the fight with our thoughts versus our feelings, or our thoughts versus somebody else keeping their feelings. Or maybe it's our thoughts. We're having this fight. We're fighting against ourselves about the feelings we hold, or about releasing these feelings, letting people know the feelings. Perhaps we are being the King of Cups in this situation, like the Five of Swords. This is a fight, a big battle, and the King of Swords is sitting here like not letting his emotions involved with the Knight of Wands and the Six of Swords. It's almost like this bad news has come to take you away from the negativity. It's like this is here to take you away, to bring us to the Two of Swords, where we're in this solitude, where we're... Sorry, y'all, this phone hung up because I don't have enough space to record any more video. So this is taking us to the Two of Swords, where we're finally able to be in this solitude, be in our own thoughts, with our own feelings. And this is coming up with a decision or making a choice based on factual information and using our intuition. It's not based on what we see, obviously, as we are blindfolded and we can't see. Again, the same thing here with something like blocking the eyes. Like, something is hidden from or obstructed from the vision. And it reminded me of that one reading. It's like obstruction from the vision or vision obstructed. I think there was a Virgo reading back in the day, but this is so connected to that vision obstructed. It's almost like your vision's obstructed, or somebody's is. But perhaps this is why we come to the Two of Swords, where we get to sit in the feeling. It's like, okay, well, we can't see, or something's blocked. So let's take it back to how we feel. You know, how does it feel? And we base our decision or our choices that we make upon our intuitive guidance, our higher knowledge, or based on an experience. And perhaps this decision is, you know, being in this position is hurtful not only to you but other people involved. Perhaps, you know, I see the Two of Swords in the Switch Tarot, where she's in the Two of Wands, like about to walk in the new door, but she's holding on to the sword, and the sword is just cutting her fingers, and there's blood dripping. Like, this is painful, you know? So let's see for guidance for Capricorn from the Everyday Witch Tarot. Guidance for Capricorn. Almost slipped away. Okay, so funny, because we talked about the King of Cups in the live, and these two came out in the live sometime, or perhaps, yeah, I swear it's the reading before this. It had to be the live for today, July 7th, as Uranus goes into Gemini. But we received the Page of Cups in reverse with the Page of Pentacles upright. So it's almost like we're leaving it's like we're dropping one new feeling, or we're releasing a love, or breaking free from this. And I hear starting over. And coming to the Page of Pentacles, where it's like, he's like, okay, this way or that way. There's two arrows, there's two roads, and he has a map. He knows where he wants to go, and perhaps he wants to go both places, because he's like, okay, he can go to the Ten of Pentacles, where there's all this fruit, or he can go to the castle, which I'm sure there's fruit there too. And it's as if he's flipping a coin as to, like, where do I go, heads or tails? Again, with the two, like, again, with the decision type of thing, like, well, which way, heads or tails? And it's almost like, well, with the Page of Cups in reverse, it's like freeing ourselves from some kind of unwanted feeling. And I see us, like, putting our clothes back on, or it's like we took our jacket off, and I'm thinking of, like, Joseph and the many colored coats. This, again, is going back to the 7 rays of light. It was back last year during Leo season, because that's when my other phone broke and I had to have this backup phone. And when I opened up my CapCut, that was the video. It was the Gemini video in this from the Leo season last year. So perhaps this is connected to this. Like where we were August, ending of July last year. Perhaps this is definitely connected. It's like we're all out of paint or we're all out of materials. We used all the materials when it comes to the feeling, of love with the Page of Cups in reverse and onto the Page of Pentacles upright. It's like by releasing all of this and by accepting the fact that we have no more materials or that we have to search for something else, it gives us the opportunity to be available to flip that coin. Okay, well, where are we going to go? Are we going to get the paints or the paintbrushes first? Okay, flip the coin. Okay, well, let's go get the paints. Okay, let's go get the paintbrushes next. Either way, I look at the bottom of the deck and the eight of coins is in reverse. Like, again, she's out of product, but it's because she'd done all the work. It's as if it's like, okay, I'm all out of these feelings. I'm all out of the feelings because I need to take a break. I need to put the broom down. I need to put the brush down. Perhaps it's like, okay, I'm all out of materials. I'm all out of feelings. So, okay, heads or tails, what are we going to do next? Perhaps we have to do something else. Take a break from this. It's almost like you already won. Perhaps we're trying to win a title or something. Alright, well, I hope this was helpful, Capricorn. And yes, thank you so very much. And I hope to see you soon. Join the live. Love you. Much love to you all.